Microphone check 1 2. Microphone check 1 2. Microphone check 1 2. What is this? Let me go ahead and check my stream. Throw on a couple chains, and I'm actually in the mix of I'm in the mix of fixing my studio right now, like cleaning my little music room, my studio, aka the reflection pool. That's what I call it. You know what I mean? The reflection pool. So I'm about to I wanted to do a studio tour because I finally found out how to get my iPhone to work with Windows, so I can show you guys. Let me see if I can show you. Hold up. I can start to show you guys my studio. I want to do a studio tour and show you guys how I use my analog mixer and how everything is set up for me to record, and maybe give some tips out there to people who are interested in audio production and how it all works together, especially if you are interested in getting like an analog mixer. Hold on 1 second. I think I gotta reconnect my little camo, it's called. So I'm using this thing called Camo to connect to my iPhone. Here we go. So yep, there it is. I gotta actually clean my studio. I ain't gonna lie, I got Xbox controller out and shit. But I wanted to show y'all. So basically, long story short, I finally found out today how to All right, hopefully y'all can hear me now. So yeah, long story short, I finally found out how to get this set up so y'all can actually see what I'm doing. So right now, I'm actually doing a little bit of spring cleaning. We had some bugs inside our pantry. I had to clean that shit out, but it feels good to clean. No one wants to have messy ass shit inside their home. And for me, just doing a little bit of spring cleaning, you dig? Cleaning off my mixing console, but I want to show you guys how it all works and how it all connects. Um, ooh, nice. Okay. Pretty much show you guys what my little music room, how it all connects, how it all works. A little piano, and I'm really excited to show that to you guys. So, well, I'm trying to change my lights right now. Hold up, there we go. Yeah. So yeah. Long story short, I want to give y'all a quick tour of my music room and how the space that I'm gonna be using to um, create content. Now that I finally figured out how to do it with my phone, and yeah, man, I really just want to give y'all, a little snapshot into my world, how it all works, so that you could take the knowledge and do what you will, run with it, and see how I'm trying to run with it. But that way, you all could also understand the grind I've been on, the path I've been on, and how we got to this point and where we're at right now, man. And I'm just so grateful to be here. So grateful to God. Shout out to God. I'm just really trying to. I'm seeing if I need phantom power for my mic right here. I just turned it on. I don't know if it's gonna be better or worse. The same, but let me check how the stream looks right quick. Then we're gonna throw on some chains, but you could play some music right quick, man. I just dropped a song called Moon Rocks. You could vibe out to that for a minute while I'm cleaning. Y'all go ahead and check out this song I just dropped called Moon Rocks, man. Yo, we can really do anything, man. Go to the moon and back type shit. Bring some memorabilia. We was just chilling off of Moon Rocks. Feel like MJ made that shit pop. Feel like MJ by the moonwalk. We was just chilling off of Moon Rocks. I don't say shit, let the room talk. Think I got a hit off of Moon Rocks. We was straight chillin' off of Moon Rock. Renegade, feeling like I'm on top. MJ off the Toon Squad. Space Jam, pop out with 4 quads. Going off like we don't know the laws. I paid the cost. I'ma show it off. Roll it in the mud, dip it in the sauce. Took my to church, just to cool off. We was just chillin' off of Moon Rocks. Feel like MJ made that shit pop. Feel like MJ by the moonwalk. We was just chillin' off of Moon Rocks. I don't say shit, let the room talk. Think I got a hit off of Moon Rocks. Think I'm floating up to space. Yeah. Drift on 808s. There's so much on my plate. I'll be out there with the grades. They ask how'd I get so chill. We popped a lot of pills. I inhaled a lot of smoke. Now we speaking quotes. Starry night floated through outer space with the greats. No spaceship, no playlist, no placements. I became the star from the basement. Quiet and patient, God had me waiting. I don't know how to give it up. Life's a bitch, I don't know how to give a fuck. Moon Rocks got me floating up. We was just chilling off of Moon Rocks. Feel like MJ made that shit pop. Feel like MJ by the moonwalk. We was just chillin' off of Moon Rocks. I don't say shit, let the room talk. Think I got a hit off of Moon Rocks. Moon Rocks. Moon Rocks. Moon Rocks. Yeah, man, so that's the joint of this drop called Moon Rocks, man. Y'all fuck with it. Y'all gotta run up the streams on that one, man. Moon Rocks. I just dropped that. I might do a video for that one. I might put it on the album, too. So yeah, studio tour. I want to knock that out for y'all. Then we can get out to all this latest and greatest what's been happening in the world. Jeffrey Epstein, you know, it's been a crazy place. That seems to be the hot topic right now. But, you know, there's so much stuff in the news I kind of want to touch on. Went to New York recently. Had a great time. Pop on a chain. Pop on a chain. Yeah, man. Popped out in New York, man. That shit was nice. I really want to recap the New York trip, but that's a whole nother thing. But that was dope. I had a good time. It's hot as a bitch out there. It's 90 degrees, but we had a good time. Yeah, so let's do a quick studio tour, man. I really need to tidy up a bit more, but it's not too bad right now. Might be able to show y'all around while I clean. I'm deciding if I want to have this fan in here or not, because this room doesn't really get much circulation, so this shit helps so much sometimes. But it also takes up space, and I really should just use the AC that we have. So I may take out this fan from my room. But I'm gonna give y'all a quick studio tour of this small studio I have here, which is a lot of features packed in here. I may then edit this video later for YouTube. But this will also be a video you can use to look at how you connect analog mixer with like a modern DAW, like Reaper or Logic or whatever it is, but with your audio interface, because that's exactly what I'm doing to even get like this microphone I'm talking to is going through my mixer into a patch bay into the audio interface. So if anyone's curious about how you'd connect all these different things, I know audio interfaces, audio production and engineering is kind of becoming more relevant as more people get into audio, like streaming and just live broadcasting and all that stuff, like with the technology we have now. It's really cool. And I really, being a musician and a composer and an audio producer, like a music producer, I bought this analog mixer years ago thinking I was going to use it more for recording like a big band, and it's just really been cool how it's got incorporated into my studio now to where I can use it in so many different ways, and there's a lot of flexibility, and that's probably what I like about it the most. I don't even use it to its full potential right now, but yeah, so what I'm going to do right now is give y'all a quick studio tour and explain all the gear I have, most of the gear I have that I'm currently using. And all of this gear has been slowly accumulated over the last probably 20 years. And I don't have a lot of gear by any means, and I feel like a lot of my gear has also either like I've had multiple stuff I've had stolen. So I don't even have all the gear that I really have, I feel like, but not too much stuff stolen, but some guitars. I think I had a bass. So I don't have all my instruments that I've ever had, but I do have most of everything, and it's cool just to look back at your journey from like when you started producing, when you started like investing and getting instruments. Like for me, I'm trying to think of the first, instrument I actually purchased. I actually played clarinet when I was young, so I didn't buy it, but it was like a rental, I believe. My parents may have actually got me a clarinet, but I own that, and I used to carry that around. So that was early on, back when I was in third grade. I believe I was 6 or 7 around that time, and yeah, it's just been an interesting journey for me. And then later, fast forward, I was carrying around my ARP Odyssey, which is actually on the wall right over there, carrying that thing around in a suitcase over in Japan. Man, it's interesting. Look how good that looks. I love how that looks, actually. I really like how that looks over there. I ain't gonna lie. This camera is hitting right now. This camera is hitting, making your boy look very handsome. Appreciate it. I'll take it all. I'll take it all. I'm gonna set this back. But yeah, today I'm giving y'all the studio tour, man. I'm so excited, so delighted. It's great to be sharing this with y'all, man. And we made it, man. Let me zoom this in a little bit. Y'all can tell I'm still fine tuning my production here and everything. And it's coming along, but it's at that point where we can sit down, break some news down for y'all, play some piano. I was just playing the happy birthday song. That's I know we're going on a rant now, but it was my girlfriend's birthday recently, and I was playing that song, and it's a great song. I feel like it's really good for every musician to learn as a beginning one, and it's a good melody. Playing it in different keys. It's a very, very standard song that everyone should learn, the happy birthday song. One of the things I want to do is start learning and sharing like jazz standards with everybody. In terms of how we approach learning the music and playing it, like learning the melodies and things that we think about as jazz musicians things as I think about as I play, and just different ideas, basic things that may, for me, come basic after years of doing, but may be helpful for some people out there. So I may start sharing some of those things. But yeah, one thing I want to do is get the quick studio tour done, give y'all a quick recap of what happened in New York, just so I can get that out the way, because I've been meaning to do the studio tour for so long now, which is like I've been building it. I still am not even done because I have to do all the room treatment. Haven't done any of the room treatment stuff really, besides like some furniture, which I kind of like a bare bones approach, but I know I really need to properly treat the room. So if anybody's good with that stuff, I know my boy actually down in San Diego, Zach, is good with studio building stuff. So y'all tap in with me. We're going to get the room treated. But yeah, fast forward, I was carrying around that Arp Odyssey synthesizer in Africa and in Japan on tour. And it's just interesting that journey for me, from clearing around the clarinet case to the synthesizer, and how I really use them both different times in my life to play melodies. And now I'm really using my voice, I think, more, with my writing and with my new album coming soon. I think I'm going to call it Libra Child. Libra Child. I think that's the working title. And I got that from one of my lyrics. But yeah, we're gonna do a quick studio tour. I've been cleaning and I'm kind of organizing, but I feel like it's just hardly clean enough to show you guys. And I can kind of feel like I'm gonna finish the cleaning. Like I'm about to actually grab some Lysol wipes right now, but I kind of want to play some unreleased stuff for y'all. For anyone who might be tuning in, but I know I probably should wait. All right, so what we're gonna do is I'm about to start with the studio tour really quickly. Very generally speaking, I'm gonna just give y'all an idea of what I'm using, how everything is plugged in, how I use my audio interface, how you set up an a mixer, analog mixer to the audio interface, how I'm using my patch bay, the gear that I'm using, everything I have plugged in, the gear I don't have plugged in, and I'm just gonna give y'all like a general overview of how my studio is set up, and then we can kind of go from there, and hopefully I can make this into a video, a short video on YouTube that I can then direct people to and say, hey, this is how you set up your analog mixer if you want to, or this is how I do it at least. So give people an idea. Yeah, but I'm very grateful. I spent a lot of time like working to where I can like have everything set up, ready to go, um, so that I can just come in here and hit record and record things like my piano or guitar or whatever, or vocals to just like be able to sit down, hit record, and record as soon as possible. So that's really how I try to plan my studio here. And I'm trying to show you guys that. Let me just make sure my stuff is working, because I believe I'm live on YouTube and Twitch right now. So if you're watching this, make sure y'all like, follow, subscribe, comment, engage somehow, and appreciate y'all, man. Let me make sure. Okay, see we live. See, making sure we live on YouTube. Then I'm gonna make sure we live on. Okay, that's good. Looks good. Make sure we live on Twitch. Oh, hold up. Is Twitch not working? Intended for a certain audience. The fuck? Twitch ain't working. I think Twitch is not working because I don't know if they're like against restream. I don't know if Twitch is just against restream. I think Twitch doesn't want me to be streaming to YouTube and Twitch at the same time. I don't know. That might be a reason to just stick to YouTube because we know Twitch, I ain't gonna grow on Twitch. They don't really promote the new streamers on there. So I may just have to stick to YouTube until we got enough, like, enough people to go to Twitch. I don't know if we got to do it that way, but either way, I think we're on YouTube right now. We're going to rock with YouTube for right now. But I'm going to give y'all the studio tour, and then maybe we'll, come fuck with Twitch later. Or maybe I'll just upload this shit to YouTube later. Who knows? But right now, we're just going to rock. We're just going to rock out. All right, I'm actually going to stop. If we stop recording here. Recording. Okay, I'm going to try to fix the Twitch stream, come right back on. If it don't work,